Hello folks, this is Tim, Hidden Meadow Farm. We're getting ready to go on vacation, and before we go on vacation there's things to do around the farm to get ready to go. And first thing that I'm going to do is I have my game camera here. I'm going to put my game camera, going to put it out here in one of these trees, and that way you can see the driveway up there. That's the front of the house. That way I can see if anybody comes in. Hopefully nothing will happen. We've never had any problems before. I don't expect to have any problems today or this next week. By the time you see this, we'll be halfway through our trip. We're going on a cruise to Mexico, Honduras, and Belize, so we'll be gone a week. And while I'm gone, my brother will be coming by taking care of animals, and our neighbor will be watching for if anything goes wrong with the animals, anything gets out, anything like that. Shouldn't anything happen, but you never know. But anyway, I'm going to put my game camera up. After I get my game camera up, next thing I'll do, have lots of stuff to do in the barnyard. We've got, I want to make sure all the chicken feeders are full of feed. Putting out automatic dog feeders, make sure they're full of dog food. Make sure all the watering systems are full. And basically my brother will just have to come by and check, make sure things are done, like mainly water. Everything else should be taken care of. So that's what we're going to do this afternoon, take care of that. It's also a good time to be going because we're in the process of weaning Little Bit and Little Red, and they don't like it. They're whining a lot, so I guess it'd be a good week. I won't have to hear them crying all the week. When I get back, we're going to put a electric fence up and separate the little ones from their mamas and finish weaning the rest of them. So that'd be something that we're going to have to do when we get back. But first of all, we're going to put this game camera up, and then we're going to get out there and take care of the animals. So. Got my game camera up. See it on that tree back there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Anyway. Got it fixed. Maybe that'll work. We're gonna give it a try. I'm going down to the barnyard. I'm gonna take care of the first thing we'll do is take care of the chickens, and then I'm gonna put out the dog feeders, get that taken care of. I told you we were weaning the two of the babies. You can hear them hollering. I'll show you. They're so heartbroken because they are being weaned. It's gonna be okay, babies. It'll be all right. What you doing, huh? They think life is so rough because they're being weaned, and it may be for those little babies. I don't know. I think the first thing I'll do, I'm gonna go down and open that back gate so they can get down in the back pasture and browse around. They've been up here for a couple of days. Plenty to eat up here for them. See old Flash, follow me. There's plenty for them to eat up here. There's all kinds of grass, but they do like to. There's more browse, more for them to nibble on as far as leaves and buds and that kind of stuff down this way. So I'm gonna go down here and open the gate. That way that'll keep them occupied while I'm up here feeding the other animals. Then I'll feed and take care of them last.
Rolling down the backwoods, Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other, a sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle.
I see a have a hen over here on my compost pile scratching around. I sprinkled a little bit of chicken scratch feed on there for them to scratch around, turn that a little bit. You know, I've got compost bins over here built out of pallets, and those work great. They work good for household scraps, that type of thing, but they're just not practical for cleaning out barn and stall. It's just not enough room. So I like to use just pile it on the ground. See that post over there on the ground? I got some cedar poles. I'm going to build a kind of two sides on it just to keep it from going everywhere. Come out here every so often, take my pitchfork, shovel, whatever, kind of pile it back up. Chickens keep it scratched and turned. That's working out great. So I think that's the route that I go with my compost bin. But getting ready for vacation right now, I got to go get the dog pen ready. I've already got the chicken pen, got the feeders filled up, the water is filled up, everything's ready. They'll have enough water and feed in that coop there to last probably about 10 days or so. We're only going to be gone 7. But anyway, that's next thing I'm going to do is get my automatic dog feeders out and get those set up. Get those filled up, ready to go. That way my brother won't have to feed the dogs. He just make sure they have water every day. And so anyway, that's what I got to get done. It's a lot to do when you're trying to get ready to go on vacation. You want to make sure everything's right, everything's easy for the people that's going to help watch after everything. And something to think about when you have a farm, homestead or hobby farm, whatever you want to call it. I tend to call mine a hobby farm. I don't know, I'm homesteading, this is my home, but it's really a hobby farm to me. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get busy getting my dog feeders fixed up. Just so you'll know, I have this pan. Now I feed the little goats in that pan, and you can see it's behind that gate. The reason I do that, it almost works kind of like a crate feeder for calves. You got the bars where the little goats can go through, but the big goats cannot. So that way I can feed them in there, and the big goats won't crowd them out and get their feed. I feed the big goats over there in that pipe trough. That's what I feed them in. So anyway, I just got my automatic dog feeder, this one, and you can see how it works. It's just gravity feed. I think I'm going to rinse it out right quick before I use it. So come over here to the dogs. This is my dog pen. That's my beagles. I used to rabbit hunt a good bit, but my dogs they're getting old, and I don't hunt them anymore, but they'll have a home and forever. I do let them out sometimes. Skip, he gets out all the time. But anyway, this is my dog pen. I'm gonna take care of them, wash the dog pen out, put the dog feeders up.
When I was a little bitty boy, just stop off the floor, we go down to Grandma's house every month end or so. We'd have chicken pie and country ham and homemade butter on the bread. But the very best thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet tall and 6 feet wide.
It is hot and humid out here, but I've about got everything done. Got the dog feeders put up. Got all the goats fed, the chickens fed, everything's ready when we go on vacation. Show you a quick shot of you can see how the dog feeder works. Got one there. About got everything done. I wanted to show you something. See those little plants? See those little plants? That's the seeds that I planted for the chinkapins. So they're coming up. Hopefully they'll be up before long. And maybe I'll be able to transplant those. So when all the chickens go to roost, I'm going to shut my pen up, put them in there. I was gonna put some more shavings, but I'm not gonna go get any, I don't think. Check that stall. That's the one we cleaned out the other day. It's drying out nice. It should be ready when we get back. That's where they're staying there. I'll clean that one out when we get back and put fresh shavings. I'm not gonna put any shavings in it right now. Take care of that when we get back. I need to go down here and shut the gate to the back pasture. There's lots of things to do on the farm to get ready to go. I've already said that, but when you're out working, trying to get everything ready, you have to keep going back, checking, making sure you don't miss anything. See a little red hen right over there out foraging around. I think I'll take a quick walk to the back right quick. Just look, see what's happening back there. Just kind of take a peek. We got all the fence posts put in the other day, all the wooden fence posts. I think I've got about I like about I think there's four more posts that I like, getting all the wood posts in the ground. So when I get back off vacation, that's what I'll do. First thing is get those posts in the ground, get my goats separated so I can wean the babies. Man, look at all this grass growing out here. Got my tractor going again. Got to do some bush hogging when I get back. Cut some of this. I'm going to clip the pasture because it hasn't been cut in about 2 years. I just want to clip it to get kind of control the weeds. Clip all that. And then turn the goats out here. Let them start working on this. My chestnut trees, I'm going to have to get in here with a weed eater. You see, but they're doing good. It's a beautiful afternoon here on the farm, but it is hot and humid this afternoon. I'll turn the camera around. See over there, 2 wooden posts right in there. 2 of the wooden posts that we put up. Walk up to the top of the hill, I'll show you where. Long range plans is to have a cross fence and a watering system. Now, this watering system is, and a lot of this fence is grant money that I got from the NRCS. If you haven't checked into that, something you should check into. It'll help you with your planning on fences and watering systems and erosion control, weed control, all different kinds of things. You already pay for it through your tax money, so check it out, take advantage of it. You see those 3 wooden posts there? That's where a cross fence will be. That middle, the middle pole there, be a cross fence there. That's called a double H brace. When I finish it, there'll be cross pieces between it. Then the I'm on my neighbor's property right now, but I'm gonna turn back the other way if the sun won't blind us. That's the middle post there. You see one there, middle post. There'll be a cross fence from this post all the way across to the, from this post here all the way across to the other side of the pasture over there. There'll be one here. About 450 feet or so up that way, there'll be another one. So this back section will actually be 3 fences, three different areas. Be 3, if you want to call it 3 paddocks or 3 different small pastures. My plans, when I get the fences, the permanent fence up, then I'll use the electric fence to run from this cross fence to that cross fence, and I can do it in like a section, another section, another section. I can do it in sections and rotational graze all 3 of these paddocks. I have one in the back, a middle one, this one. Then I'll have another one up right behind the barn, or between here and the barn, and then one behind the barn. I actually have, when everything's done, I have 6 different paddocks that I can rotate cattle and my goats. One day we may get some sheep, I don't know. Right now I have lots of browse for goats, and it's good for goats back here, but I know that sheep are better grazers than goats, so that may be something we look at in the future, is some sheep. Anyway, we're leaving tomorrow, going on vacation. By the time you see this video, it will be the middle of next week. I don't know, probably Wednesday is when I schedule it to be published. So I ask you to please like, share, subscribe our channel. It's one thing I really want to do, is grow our channel. I know the fence has got me tied up, and there's not a lot that I can do except work on fence. So there's not a lot of videos to do when you're building fence. But there's lots of things that I want to get done, and just share it as we go along, trying to make our hobby farm what we would like it to be, our homestead. You know, I've come to realize homestead, you know, if you really think about it, home, you always heard home's where the heart's at. So it don't matter if you call it a homestead or a hobby farm or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, that's what it will be to you. A little bit, let me show you a little bit. Come here a little bit. Yeah, and red. That's the 2 goats that we bottle fed. They are doing just wonderful. Beautiful little goats. Very friendly. They're being weaned right now, so they're not too happy about that. See the other goats up there on the hill. So anyway, take care this week. Get lots of work done. We're planning on having fun, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, we'll see you.